This is Tom Colley for Through the Ropes Boxing. It's a pleasure to be joined again with the 989 assassin, Jermaine Franklin. Jermaine, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Thanks, mate. Not too bad. Thanks for coming back on. It's a pleasure to have you back. So we'll dive straight in, Jermaine. Obviously, big card on the weekend. Francis Ngannou, Anthony Joshua, Zhilei Zhang versus Joseph Parker and Nick Ball as well on the undercard for the world title. So a big card of action. I know we spoke a few weeks ago just before that fight. Take it you tuned in. Did you get a chance to watch those fights?
Yeah, I watched the Parker and the Ngannou fight and the Joshua fight.
Yeah. So just starting with Parker versus Zhang. I think Zhang went in a favourite for that fight. Parker's obviously on a great run. What did you make of that fight? Obviously, they're competitors in your division.
I thought it was a great fight. Zhang displayed his power, but he didn't show much outside of having, a little bit of pop. Parker came in there, he fought, he did what he had to do to, win the fight. Honestly, in my opinion, I think Parker about won almost all the rounds besides the rounds he got knocked down, fairly. But I think he came in there, he fought a good fight. He just got caught a couple times, In this boxing, we all get punched, but I think Zhang was too stagnant, too comfortable. He should have capitalized on his moments when he had them.
Where do you think Zhang goes from here? Do you see him carrying on, or would you say that it's probably time for him to hang up his gloves?
Well, he didn't. I don't think he got hurt or anything from that fight. So I still think he probably got a couple more fights in him. It's really just his will. Like, what does he have left in his tank?
Moving on to the main card, Anthony Joshua, Francis Ngannou. I know we talked about that last time we spoke, and you were sort of split on which way you thought it would go. And you said you might lean towards Ngannou for that fight. AJ obviously came out with a devastating knockout. Building up to the fight, people weren't sure. Obviously, Ngannou had that great performance against Fury, and he was still sort of an unknown quantity, if you like. So what did you make of that? And were you surprised that Joshua dealt with him in the way he did?
No. I mean, Joshua did what he was supposed to do. Most of his career he's been an aggressor. He gets knockouts, so I think he just came out there with the right game plan. Don't let Ngannou do too much. Keep the jab on him, and when he tries to come forward, throw the right hand. He executed it, and when he seen his opportunity, he took it. I think he did what he's supposed to do. Yeah.
Do you see Ngannou continuing in boxing, or do you think he should move back to MMA now?
I don't know. After that one, I don't know. It's really up to him. I can't, it's hard to speak on what another man thinks. So I really don't know. It's up to him. Do he want to continue, or do he want to go back to the octagon?
Fair enough. Your former rival, Dillian Whyte, he's recently announced his ring return due to fight Christian Hammer, I believe. What do you make of it? He's come back and now he's back in the mix. I know you've been vocal about wanting a rematch. Is that a fight you'd be looking at?
Yeah. If when the opportunity, I mean, I got some other stuff on the radar right now, but yeah, I most definitely want my get back. So when the opportunity presents itself, it makes sense. Yeah.
Talking of other stuff on the radar, I know you've been quite vocal in wanting to fight with Daniel Dubois, potentially on the undercard of Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk. Talk to me about that. Where's that sort of needle come from? And
yeah. Like I always stated, I want good fights. I want great fights. I feel like Daniel's at a good spot. He's ranked 9th. I mean, he's ranked 7th in the WBO. I'm ranked 9th. So I feel like it'll be a great fight. Two exciting fighters. We'll put on a great show.
Has there been any contact made from teams yet? Has your team reached out? Have you spoke to Dubois yourself?
No, I haven't spoken to him myself. I haven't heard anything from his team or nothing like that. But we did have some sparring in the past, so I don't know how true it is. But I heard that it was a little shit talking going on. So if that's true, we can make that happen in real life.
I think that would be an exciting fight and one a lot of people would want to tune in to see. There was a lot of talk, or there has been talk in the past of Dubois and people questioning his heart. Last time out, he put in and sort of proved the naysayers wrong. Came through some tough moments in the fight against Jarrell Miller, who's a very game opponent. Did you watch that fight? And what do you think that you could do differently to Jarrell that would make you the victor against Dubois?
I mean, me and Jarrell we got two different styles. We two different fighters. This boxing, everybody knows styles make fights, so I can't really compare myself to Jarrell. I mean, to how he fought because I don't have the same style. I do different things in the ring. So I think I'm a dangerous fight for Daniel. I think Daniel knows that. I'm a dangerous fight for a lot of people. So I'm just ready to get the sport back to what it used to be. Let's get the action going.
Did you look at Daniel and think there's sort of vulnerabilities you could exploit there?
You say that again?
Do you see vulnerabilities in Daniel Dubois you think you could exploit?
Man, there's vulnerabilities in everybody. There's probably vulnerabilities in me that everybody look at. So, all of us got weaknesses. All of us got pros, cons. I'm the type of guy I try to study. So I notice cons in a lot of people. Or everybody makes small mistakes. I look at the small things. Small mistakes matter. Small mistakes carry on in the longer rounds because they turn into habits that's hard to break.
So let's fast forward 2 months. If this fight does get made with Dubois and we see Franklin Dubois on the undercard of Fury Usyk, how does it go down?
Oh, yeah. Expect me coming in there guns blazing. I'm trying to put somebody on their ass.
Now, just going around to the wider boxing world, Jermaine, some big fights been made recently. Canelo Alvarez versus Jaime Munguia, particularly exciting fight. Just want to get your thoughts on that one and how do you see that going?
I don't know. I keep hearing that. I don't really know too much about the young guy, but I hear that he's dangerous. Like he's a great fighter. But Canelo kind of has a style where it starts slow, but he catches you with great punches. So I don't know. I think if the young guy come in there and just work and don't let Canelo get too comfortable, then he got a shot. But if he let Canelo get in there and get comfortable and start landing that vicious left hook he got, then we don't know how it's gonna go. I think
Another great fight we got upcoming as well. Ryan Garcia in with Devin Haney. A lot's been made recently of Garcia and where he's at. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if you've seen that and what your thoughts are on that. But in terms of the fight itself as well, how do you see that one going between two young, hungry fighters?
I think that's a great fight. Ryan got some great punches. He got speed. I think he got some of the power to be able to make a difference in the fight. But Devin, I like the Devin against that. How you say that guy named Progeas or something?
Yeah, Regis Prograis.
Prograis.
Yeah.
Yeah, him. He's a good fighter, but Devin looked it great. Like the dude couldn't touch him. At that bigger weight, Devin was able to move. He looked good, had a good jab. He boxed real good. I think if Devin can do that and make it hard for Ryan to get to him, then I think Devin probably got he got a great chance of winning the fight. But we know Ryan got that little sneaky hook, kind of how it was another guy who used to have a nice left hook like that. He used to fight at 154. Danny Garcia.
Yeah.
Amir Khan. Yeah, and Amir Khan had one too. Yeah, it's like a.
Well, I mean, I was actually referring to the Garcia left hook against Amir Khan.
Yeah.
I think it was left hook.
Yeah, like that punch, like his head turned almost, just threw the left hook and put him to sleep. It's sneaky, so you got to watch it. It can change a fight if you get caught with it. But the way Devin looked with the turns and the jabs and the 1-2s, jabs to the body, and just keep turning the guy moving around, I think he got a great chance.
Just finally, before we wrap it up, Jermaine, is there any particular message you want to send to Daniel Dubois?
I just want to tell Daniel, man, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen for the people. It'll be a great fight for your career, and it'll push you up in the rankings. It'll be a great fight for the TV, for the fans, and I'm ready to go to war. Let's make it happen.
Love that. Jermaine Franklin, thank you very much for speaking to Through the Ropes Boxing.
Thank you.